Hi guys, it's London Tech here again, man. Today we are going to speak again on the S26 series. Last video, as if you have seen, I recommend you go and watch. I have spoken on the S26 series, what are the how the S26 lineup will be, what are the changes Samsung is going to bring, especially the Galaxy. There are only three devices that is going to be Galaxy S26, S26 Edge, and the S26 Ultra. But now we got more news, and it seems like Samsung is shaking up the entire S26 series, and they're making it very different from how it was before, from the previous, and it's interesting. And it's also we have not seen this kind of change from Samsung before, so it is interesting. We have got now more news, especially from Android Authority, basically confirming that there will be no more normal S26 which is basically the vanilla one. So that's a huge news. As you can see, the tweet I'm putting the tweet also, as Tarun Watts also said, only three devices, which will be the Galaxy S26 Pro. So finally, Samsung is going towards the Pro name. They are getting rid of the Plus, and there will be no S26 normal variant also. So big decision, no two devices from Samsung. S26 Edge, I have already spoken about this, how what will the upgrades be, and the Galaxy S26 Ultra. So the main focal point is Galaxy S26 Pro. That's obviously there's a reason they want to bring this, and as reports suggest, it will be as a 6.3 inch. S26 S25 series is a 6.2-inch device, so an upgrade, and we have to see what all upgrades they are going to bring, and especially what the pricing is. How are they going to make the pricing if it is a Galaxy S26 Pro? So we have to see how Samsung will do that. That is also going to be interesting. The pricing, I think, will be the main point. If the pricing is good, definitely people will go, and obviously you can see they are going towards how Google names their devices and how iPhone names their devices. So three basically mostly flagship, and we have to see. I think the alternative for the Plus is the S26 FE. Now, as you know, the S26 Ultra, we have spoke about it, but we have got more confirmed news, more and more news coming from Eyes Universe. As you can see, the body will become even thinner at 7.x mm. It's slightly increased width and height, while the weight is a few grams less, so that's not much as the previous, but Samsung is making it thinner, and obviously they want to make it less gram. 6.9-inch display, obviously there will be the third generation anti-reflective glass, which I think Samsung does a really well job of this anti-reflective glass, really good. And another upgrade is camera upgrades are coming. They're doing the HP2 2026 sensor, which is the large aperture sensor with a new 3x sensor and a larger aperture for this 5x sensor. Obviously, the I have spoken that the 5000 mAh battery obviously has been mentioned by Ice Universe. This is by Ice Universe. He has confirmed, mostly confirmed, this is what they're going to do. And obviously, 60-watt fast charging is what he has told, and what we are seeing by the bills. It will be 60-watt fast charging, but unfortunately, 5000 mAh battery only. And also, Ice University in his tweet mentioned Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, and 2600 is still under testing. We don't know which one they're going to use. And also, he has showed this design for the S26 Ultra. As you can see, neat, clean design. Really like the mint color. I really hope Samsung makes this official, makes it the main color. It looks really nice. Obviously, you can see they are getting rid of the rings. I really hope they get rid of it, because it really doesn't make the design that good. And I like how they are made this. It's basically a fold design with how the camera is little bit upside, but really it looks really nice. And I really hope Samsung. I think this mostly what Samsung will go for. This will be mostly the design they will go, and hopefully this color they can make it official. Overall, It's a little bit inspiration from the Fold 7, and they are going to remove the rings because I don't think many people are liking the rings from the S25 series. So they will remove that, and really hope this mint color, Samsung makes it, the main color of their devices. So this is what the S26 Ultra will look like, and really nice and clean it is. So it's interesting. Obviously it's early still, there's a long time. We will get more and more details on how the design will be looking, but mostly this is what Samsung is going for. So it will be interesting, and especially I really like this. It's nice and clean. And if the S26 Pro is coming, what can you expect? Obviously 6.3-inch is there. 1.5, maybe they would put 120 hertz. Obviously they'll put a 120 hertz dynamic AMOLED display. Hopefully they put an anti-reflective layer because it's a Pro. So obviously it depends if either it will be the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 or the Exynos 2600. Depends on the testing and depends on the if it is accessible, or it is there, the stock is there or no. And you can see 50 megapixel camera will be there, 50 megapixel ultra wide, 12 megapixel 3x telephoto. Hopefully this is what they will put. The battery it is 6.3, so hoping for a 4400 mAh battery, 45-watt charging. Hopefully they increase that from the normal S25 series, and hopefully this is what they will put in this 12 GB RAM, 256/512 GB storage, 6.8 thin, and 160. Hopefully this is what is expected, but this is not confirmed. This is what we expect from Samsung. So let's see what they're going to do with the Pro, and especially the pricing, how they're going to price this, the Edge and the Ultra. So we have to see that how it's going to be. So overall, my thoughts: Samsung is really changing the S26 series lineup. So I think the Plus definitely will be the FE version, like it will be S26 FE. I think S26 FE will be basically the Plus. That is what they are doing, because as you can see, if you have seen, S25 FE is basically a little bit of upgrade from the S25 Plus, basically. So we have to see, more leaks will be coming out soon, more information we will get on the S26 series. But this is a big upgrade, and this is a big shake up from Samsung. We didn't expect this, and they're going to change the naming also. So no Plus and no more normal variant from Samsung. So this is huge news, guys. So that's all, guys, from me. Do like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. More videos coming out soon. See you.